The Velvet Hour. It's a pleasure to have you back. You already know what time it is. It's Saturday night, and we've officially stepped into the Velvet Hour. I'm your host, Miss Koo, and I'm so glad you made it here tonight. Wherever you are, wherever you've been carrying all day, you can sit it down now. Because tonight's story is not about the world outside. It's about what happens when the world gets quiet enough for you to feel everything inside. So settle in, get comfortable, and let's find out what story is waiting for us tonight inside the Velvet Hour. The guest who arrived at midnight. Tonight's guest story is about a mysterious visitor who arrives at a hidden candlelit sanctuary at exactly midnight. No one knows where they came from or why they were invited. But the moment they step inside, everything feels familiar, like deja vu, like memory, like destiny. And there is one presence there who seems to already know them intimately without ever speaking their name. Some guests don't knock, they arrive when the energy is ready. And tonight, someone has been expected. The only question is, will they remember why they came? So, we're gonna go into the Velvet Hour with tonight's episode, Midnight Guest. When the world gets quiet, desire begins to speak. Welcome to the Velvet Hour. I'm Miss Koo, and tonight you will arrive. You didn't arrive here by accident. Something in you chose this moment. Something in you chose this silence, this stillness, this space between what was and what's about to unfold. So take a deep breath in and let it go slowly. Because tonight's story begins at midnight and someone is already waiting for you. It's just before midnight and the world feels unusually still. Not empty, not expectant, there is a place you've never been, and yet somehow you recognize it. a hidden sanctuary tucked between time itself, where candlelight never fades and silence feels alive. You arrive within remembering how you got there, only that you were meant to. The doors are already open, as if you've been expected. You step outside, and the air changes immediately. The air gets warmer, slower, thicker, with something unspoken. Candles line the wall, flickering like they are breathing. Shadows move gently, not threatening, but aware. And then you feel it, a presence. Not loud, not obvious, but undeniable. Like someone has been watching, waiting, knowing. Your breath slows without permission. Your body listens before your mind can question it. And then a voice, soft, close, certain. You came. You turn slightly, but no one is fully in view. Only shadows, light, and the feeling of being seen completely. The voice continues, closer now. I wondered if you would remember. Something inside your chest tightens, softly, like recognition without memory. You don't know this place, and yet you don't know this place, and yet your body does. Every time you take forward steps, it feels familiar, like walking through a dream you've had before, but forgot upon walking, waking. And then you see them, not fully at first, only fragments. A silhouette near candlelight, still, waiting, certain. And somehow your presence doesn't startle them. It completes something. The distance between you doesn't feel large. It feels intentional, like space designed for anticipation. The voice speaks again, softer now. You always come back here when you're ready to feel again. Your breath catches slightly because something that feels true even if you don't understand why. The air between you shifts, not physically, but emotionally. Heavier, slower, charged, charged with awareness. The candles flicker lower, and the room feels closer, like it is listening, not touching, not rushing. Just close enough for energy to be felt unmistakably. And the voice lowers, almost a whisper now. Tell me, did you miss this feeling? Or did you forget you were still capable of it? You don't answer. Not because you can't, but because the silence says more than words could. A quiet tension builds, not pressure, but awareness of breath, of presence, the awareness of being fully here. The space between you feels alive, like it is holding its own breath too. Then softly stay, not a command, an invitation. And in that moment, something inside you relaxes. Not because you are told to, but because something in your head decided. The world outside no longer matters here. Only this moment, this presence, this feeling of being seen without needing to explain yourself. And just like that, the midnight guest becomes part of the silence again. But the feeling remains. Soft, lingering, unforgettable. I'm Miss Coop, and this was the Velvet Hour. Remember, when the world gets quiet, desire begins to speak. And sometimes the quiet is where you find what was waiting for you all along. Take a deep breath in and slowly return. Until next time, good night.